1 year. That's how long it's been since the last open beta of the Hour of Twilight server. As you see here, they posted just 30 minutes ago as of recording this. The next open alpha will take place on the 8th of February 2023 and run for approximately 2 weeks. This is nearly a year since our last public test phase, and a great deal has changed. He then also goes on to tell you that the public test server will have issues day one, just as every other test that they've had, so don't expect to play it day one. However, by day 2, 3-ish, should be good to go. You will need an unmodified 3.3.5 client in order to play the server, of course with their own patch that you have to install when it's time. So if you held on to the last client that you used to play the last open alpha, you can go ahead and get rid of that, but you're going to have to download a new one, or just default it back to the original state. If you don't know where to get a 3.3.5 client, you can get one from Chromicraft. That's where I got mine last time. I went to Chromicraft's website, I downloaded their client, and before I got to their patch, I just went ahead and downloaded Hour of Twilight's patch. So that's an easy way to do it if you want to try out this server. Now you're probably wondering, what is Hour of Twilight? Well, if you haven't played before, I'm showing you some footage in the background of the last open beta from last March. This is basically a dungeon crawler type of server. You're not going to have the typical World of Warcraft going out questing in the world. There's a hub, you talk to a person, and he sends you into a dungeon. Now, the majority of the dungeons are solo, so you can solo them, but there are multiplayer ones as well. They're planning on adding raids, too. There are also some mini games that you could do, like there was a tower defense game that we played in the last one. I don't know if they plan on adding anything else other than that, or just upgrading that one. But also, one of the bigger draws is that you can play as any race class combination with any abilities. So you don't even have to choose mage, rogue, hunter. You pick a race, and then you could pick out some starting abilities, which would be from a certain class or a mixture of classes. Then you can go ahead and pick whatever ability you want from there. I myself made my typical white iguana Tauren, then I chose mage abilities, which was kind of funky to play a Tauren mage. Wasn't quite my play style, but it's still funny nonetheless. You also make gear by doing basically the same thing as gaining your abilities, which would be to gather up all of the gear that you would find in the various dungeons, and you basically disenchant it, then turn that scrap into new pieces that have an RNG chance of being higher quality. That's how at least it played last time. We'll have to see if anything else has changed, because he did say in his post here that a lot of stuff has changed since then. I'm also excited to hear the music again, because if anyone saw my streams of it, the music in the hub was like epic. I don't even remember what it sounded like, but I remember I really liked the music. But anyway, this is just a quick update video. I hope you're all excited to try it out. I'm definitely going to be trying it out. Hopefully it does not conflict with the next Project Epoch beta, because it was stated that Project Epoch plans on their beta being in the next couple of months as well. Hopefully theirs is in March, so we can play this one in February. And I will see you next time. Please hit like, subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more stories on Hour of Twilight or other private servers that I cover.